everybody, it's Diana with Stamping with Di. Welcome to my YouTube channel and this week's Di's Shorts. And it's going to be a little bit longer than normal, and because I'm going to be doing an unboxing from my OnStage pre-order. Now, some of this stuff is from the new online catalog. So if you think you're going to be getting a catalog from me, and you're not sure, make sure you holler at me, because I will be ordering these to be sent out the last day of March. If you have not ordered at least 50 before tax and shipping from me since October 2024, then you won't get, a catalog from me. But if you have, you will, or if you're one of my Paper Pumpkin subscribers. So like I said, if you're not sure, just let me know. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Diana, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm in Santan Valley, Arizona. So yeah, so today I'm going to be showing you my pre-order. Now, we could not order everything from the catalog, or this would be a really, really long video. So we had certain things we could order. Now, some of these items are from the annual catalog, and some of them are upcoming online exclusives. And just to save my brain, I did not look up which is which, because it's just going to all be available in my store when they become available. Now, if you decide that you want to join my team, and because you don't want to wait till May, then you'll be able to add these to your starter kit, or order them after you get your demonstrator number, because we can start to pre-order like everybody can, April or March the 25th, because I went to OnStage in Raleigh, North Carolina. So they had they call it PPP, so a product purchase pre-order, I think is what it stands for. I could be saying them in the wrong order, but anyways, PPP. So they had a list of stuff that we could order if we attended the event, and then I believe that on March 25th, which is just a few days away, there'll be even more added, so that, but then everybody can order. So that's always just a little perk for attending one of the events. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my stuff. Now, I am in the chat room. So during the video premiere, I am in the chat room. So if you have any questions, make sure you head on over there. That's where I'll be with me and my friends. If you're watching a replay, leave a comment below. Then YouTube will let you know, or let me know, and then I'll reach out to you if you have any questions or just comments or whatever. So I think I am ready. So I kind of, when I say unboxing, it's not like I'm pulling out of the box, because I have done a little bit of organization before. I'm a little OCD. So, I mean, it's not all the way done, but it's a little bit easier to show this way. So I'm going to spin my camera for a second. So close your eyes just for a minute, and I'll get my camera adjusted. So I have my handy dandy little label maker. It's been really busy this morning. All right, so we have new in colors. Now, there's usually 5 a year, but we had one of the color, what is it, cloud cover? They're having a little bit of issue with the ink pad, so we don't have that to show you. But what I want to show you, in case you are new to Stampin' Up, all right, so this is the new Timid Tiger. And you want to unwrap. So I did most of them, but I wanted to show you how I do it with at least one of the pads. All right. So I take the wrapper off, of course. And then on the back, now this will depend on what market you're in. Well, I shouldn't say that, right? They should all be the same, because these are all the different languages. But just in case yours looks different, from where you are. I'm in the USA, so this is what I do. But anyway, all right. So I'm just going to go like this, and what this does is it peels this little bit off, and then I just throw that in the garbage. All right, then we have this little color, like a strip of color. Now, you're supposed to open the pad and put it down there, but I put it here instead, because I can still see that when the pad is open, and it's a lot easier than trying to put it in the little groove. Then we have the words Timid Tiger, and it goes along this edge here. Like that. So we have Timid Tiger. And then we have another one that says Timid Tiger. And then I put that on here. Now you might go, oh, I use it for my Stampin' brushes. You know, maybe you have a brush for every color. Maybe you put it on the handle of your brush. Maybe you put it elsewhere, but I just stick it here. And then I usually peel this off so that this just has all of this like that. All right, so yeah. So this is one of the new colors. So this is Timid Tiger. We also have Darling Duckling, which is a yellow, because this is kind of a light orange. Then we have Strawberry Slush. Now, if you've been around for a while, Strawberry Slush is back. Like I can't remember now if it was an in color years ago or maybe it was like one of the regular colors, but we had Strawberry Slush before. All right, and then this Secret Sea. Now, Secret Sea has me confused because I thought it was a green. So I'm going to get a scrap of paper and I'm going to ink it up and we're going to see what it is, right? All right. So I'm just going to grab my little hand stamp by. All right. So let's see. So for some reason, I thought it was like a dark, dark green. But when I look at it, it's not black. It's almost like a dark blue, green, black. I mean, it's really, really cool. So anyways, so yeah, so Secret Sea. So I do like that. But for some reason, I was thinking it was green. I don't know why I was thinking it was green. But it's a really nice dark, but not black, right? All right. Okay. And then we have the Stampin' Right markers. So I will be putting these in my, I have like my ink pads behind me. And then here is the new cloud cover in the Stampin' Right. So it's this really pretty bluish gray. Now my camera doesn't always show the color accurate, so I do apologize because sometimes I'll use lemon lime twist and it looks yellow, you know. So all right, but there's that. So then we have it in the cardstock. So here's the Darling Duckling cardstock, the cloud cover, the Strawberry Slush, the Timid Tiger, and the Secret Sea. So see here, it's almost, and then this is just an assorted pack. So it reminds me a lot of Night of Navy, but darker than Night of Navy. All right, but they look so nice together. Look at all those really, and my camera it's like too close, but anyways, all right. Oh, you can see my t-shirt. I have an old Stampin' Up t-shirt on. All right, so let me put these off to the side. So now I'm just going to show you the ribbons and embellishments. Now again, this is the same one. Yeah, this is the same one. Now this is just the pre-order stuff that I got. I did not get everything. I mean, I got a lot of it, but I didn't get everything. All right, so this is the new gold striped ribbon. And it's really pretty. You can see that gold. And you know me, I always like to tie a little bit just to see, whoops, see how good it ties. Oh, so it ties really nice. And it holds the tie. And that's important, I think, about ribbon too, that it holds the tie. So that's really, really pretty. Then we have, this is the, now some of these things also are part of suites and collections and bundles. And again, I'm just going to be really bad. And no, baby, Winston, no. I'm going to be just, I'm just going to show you, like, I'm not going to put them in the collection to show you. All right, so this, but I think this goes with the turtle. But so this is shaded spruce and soft sea foam. And look how beautiful this is. So you've got your shaded spruce and then your soft sea foam on the back. So on the shaded spruce side, you can see that soft sea foam coming. And then you see the soft sea foam. Say that 5 times fast. And then you can see the shaded spruce. So let me see how this ties. Now this is a ribbon that has 2 different colors. So these are a little tricky to tie because then you get that other color going on. So you have to be smarter than the ribbon, which is not my case. It ties really cool, but then you can see that other, you know, it looks kind of cool, right? Like it's whatever, but you'd have to like twist this, I think, before you actually tighten your tail. But anyways, that's really pretty. And then we have the basic beige polyester, and this is just this classic ribbon. Microphone there. All right, so this is just some classic ribbon. And let's see how this ties too. Ooh, so this ties really nice too. In fact, it likes to hold itself really close. There. So that ties really nice too. And it's just a really nice shade, right? Like if you want to add another color, like if you wanted to turn this into a different color with your Stampin' Blends, it would be easy to do, right? All right. And then we have, so let me show you the other little things. So these are the small circle shaker domes. And I don't remember, I don't know if we had shaker domes recently, but look how cute these are, little circles. So fun if you like to do interactive kind of cards. And then we have the loose shaker elements. So I just stuck them in an old orange marmalade jar. I love to find these old jars when I go antiquing. They're great for stuff, and then I just peel my little label off when it expires. But especially your loose things, right? Like this is kind of hard to, but there's like little, I don't even know what these are. I can't tell if they're little tubes. They almost look like little tubes. Like I think you could actually string those on a string. All right, but there's other things in here too. So see, there's like stars and circles and all sorts of stuff, but it's really, really cute. And that would look really adorable in that little circle shaker. All right, and then these are the blings. So we have pressed flower motifs. Now I just put them in these little envelopes. I get these, if you go to my blog on the very top, if you go over here to my favorite things, I'm an affiliate with Stampin' Storage, and that's where I got these. So I just use my label maker, and then they just kind of slide in there. But these are the pressed flower motifs. And these are really cute. And they're kind of hefty. And mine like moved around in my box. It's getting a little warm in Arizona, so sometimes things will slide a little bit. But these are really cute. But they've got a little heft to them. All right, then we have, let me pull this out of here. Then we have the shades of green hexagons. These are really fun. Now these also go with that turtle, but I think these would look really cute with my darling dinos as well. But these are just really fun. They do have a little thickness to them, so you can see that. But how fun. We have the holographic resin dots. These are really cool. Oh my gosh. These almost are like a fisheye, right? Like, they just are really fun. I love embellishments and stuff like that. I mean, I can't even tell you how many totes, like I have just the shoebox totes with embellishments in it. I have an issue. I have a very problem. All right, so these are the 2025, 2027 in color flat pearls. Look how amazing these are. And then these are the new colors that I just showed you. So here that, what is that, deep sea? I can't even see, I don't even know the name. Sea, something sea. They don't look as dark on here. But oh, they're so fun. And they're fairly flat. Okay. So they obviously came with a collection. That's why I have a bunch of them. All right. And then there's the strawberry slush and pretty and pink gems. And oh, these are gorgeous. Look how pretty these are. Oh my gosh. They just are so pretty. And you can kind of see, if I get a little close, if I get too close, it doesn't like it. There's almost like gold little flecks in there. I apologize for my fingernails. They're horrible. I had to give them a break from putting stuff on. They were like getting beat up. So now they're just naked nails while they recover. All right, now these are the foiled frames and labels ephemera pack. And this probably came with the collection too. But like I said, I'm just showing you things individually. I'm not showing you things in collections. All right. And these are these all the same? Nope. So we've got 2 with this pattern, 2 with this pattern, and then 2 with that pattern. So these are really, really neat. So you can stamp on them. You can, put something on top of them. All right. So let me put these back in here and get, what else do I have here? All right, so now I'm going to do the stamp sets because I'm going to do the DSPs last. So now I'm going to do the stamp sets and the bundles. And I swear, I mean, I have this one and I have 2. Okay. I have 2 full. I'm like, oh my gosh. I swear almost everything has a die anymore. All right. So now these are just stamp sets and they don't have, I don't believe, a die, or I would have got it. But anyways. All right. So we have blooming phrases. So cute. And I love the little font. And then it has that little line there that you can, add your flowers to. But we also have this really cute feathered fun. And let me move my camera a little bit. There. Feathered fun. And these you can put on here too. So the little bird is like sitting on there. But aren't these little birds so cute? And this is a, they call this something, Diana. Because you flip it over, right? So you can use the back of it So you have the front with the detail, but you put it on the other direction, and then you have that solid for coloring it in. All right, so that's Feathered Fun. Then we have the Right Words, and this is a really nice stamp set. It's got some really pretty sayings. I love the fonts. We've got a whole variety of fonts, right? And I like how you can mix and match them, right? But at the same time, you know, like, I miss you already. This goes with this. I really don't like that you're leaving, but I hope you love where you're going. So you can tell, like, these two go together because it's the same font. So that way, if you're not sure, just look at the font. But it doesn't mean you can't, you know, go, I miss you already on the front of the card, and then on the inside go, a lot, you know? So, but this is really cute. It's got some really nice little sayings. And then look how cute these guys are. Inspiration Squad. You know me, I love critters. But this is super cute. Hang in there, you make me proud. I believe in you. So fun. And I wonder if the same girl that drew my Darling Dinos, I want to say she might have drawn this as well. I'll have to ask her. And then we have Hugs and Healing. And it's got the little puppy and the kitty, the little dog. He kind of looks like Winston, actually. He's got a little thermometer in his mouth. So cute. All right, so those are the standalone stamp sets that I got. All right, because the other ones will have dies with them or whatever. All right, so we have Sunrise Sailing. This is a photopolymer. And then it has a hybrid folder that goes with it, as well as a die. Now, I did put my labels on my envelopes, but I didn't open them up, so we could open them up together. So this has 2. So I always say, make sure you always open them up. And I'm just gonna peel that off there. Just stick it there. Because, see, this one took 2 cardboards. But I always take them out of the cardboard. But just for shipping, you know, it's there. And then I put it like this. And then I put it back in the envelope like this. So I can read the name. But the name's also here. But when I close the envelope with that little latch thing, it doesn't catch. So if I spin it around, it catches on these things. So this is how I always, you know, put mine in there thing. All right. Then we have Cheers and Sips. And I'm not a drinker. We don't drink. But so usually I don't buy the ones that have, you know, the beer and stuff like that. But this just looks like lemonade. You know, it doesn't look like alcohol. So I went ahead and got it because it is really cute. And it has a really cute little die, right? Like you've got your little umbrella, which could be used for, you know, other things. It's got a little stir stick thing. But this is really cute with the strawberry, the ice. So that's Cheers and Sips. And then it has the die that goes with it. But like I said, almost everything, like when I was undoing my box, I'm like, oh my gosh, pretty much everything had a die. All right. And then we have paper tags. Now, I remember a couple years ago, or it was probably more than that, we had something very similar to this one, where it looks like a big, like a bread tag almost. But it's got some really fun little sayings on there as well. And then it has its die. So are you keeping track of all the stuff that you're going to get? All right. So it has, like, it's going to cut out this, but then it has like ones that are bigger that you can layer them. And then this looks like a bone, right? So you can use it with that really cute dog set. So anyways, but this is really fun. So this is paper tags, it's called. Okay. Then we have sentimental framing. So it's another really nice greeting. I love the typing, right? That typing font, but it's got writing and printing. And you know me, I'm a big fan of that. And then it has a die as well. So let's see what this die does. Because I ordered while I was in Raleigh, and I've had to order with my phone, and it's not, I like to use my computer, so it was hard to see exactly what I was getting. But this is really cool, right? So you've got your frames and stuff. So really, really cool. So sentimental framing. Okay. Oh, and you see what I did? I did it wrong, so it needs to go the other way. Because see, it would catch. I'm not paying attention. It would catch when you close that little... Years ago, the envelopes had a snap, but now they have that little smile groove thing, which makes these envelopes sit flusher, like when you store them. All right. Then we have the sweet jar, and it has a punch. And look how cute this is. It is so fun. And I punched my sweet jar out a bunch of times in cardstock, because what you want to do is you want to punch it a bunch of times, because there is like an oil, like there's an oil around it where it gets how it's made in the machine. So you want to make sure you get that off. So I just always punch it a bunch of times through cardstock, and you'll see it goes away after a while. But this is really cute. So the sweet jar, and I have more to show here, but I'm going to put this back in that tote. But before I do, these are some embossing folders. So there's pressed flowers, and this probably goes with, you know, something else that I'm going to be showing you. But and then there's damask designs, or damask, however you pronounce it. And then the glass and gardens, and this is a twofer. So I just go A and B, so I know that there's, you know, multiple. All right. All right, so let me put this back in that tote, and then I'll show you the rest of the bundles over here. So I need to go through my stuff whenever I know exactly what's requiring for my sale. All right, so let's get back to more of the bundles. All right, so we have beautiful motifs. So this is really cool, right? Because it's got like a pattern, and then here's another pattern. It's got some really cute sayings. So this has a die as well. So you've got these really nice leaves and flowers. Some really squirrely things there. Okay. Oops. Sorry, I'm banging my microphone. All right. Then we have pretty florals. So you can build your flower. And it has a die as well. Look at all those. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of dies there. So that was pretty florals. Neat. Alrighty. And scenic adventure. So this is really fun, right? So can't wait to see you again. So this is kind of like my Darling Dinos. They have put these words separate. So you've put in, so let the journey begin, let the adventure begin. So you can fill that in. So I love that they have that. They've done that on a few other sets lately. All right, so then this is the die for this. So look at these fun scenes you're going to be able to make. So you've got your moon and stars. You've got logs for a fire. Here's your fire over here. You've got your pine trees, grass, some pines by themselves, flowers, mountains. You've even got like water ripples, or it could just be, grass ripples or whatever. Lots of fun little things you can do. We have sweet blooms. So it's another kind of build. So you can put these flowers on there. And the dies that go with this. And I am running out of space for my dies because I don't keep all my dies. There's just certain ones I do, but we just get so many. I'm like, oh my gosh, my box is getting so full. So there's the dies. So you've got some really nice, like it cuts out the greetings and some of the little flowers. I love that. And then it has that, where it has the shadow, the shadow die. I love that. All right, so and then we have impressions in a bloom. So we have quite a few flowers again. And flowers are a big seller, right? So I think that's why we always have them. All right, but this is really cool. Look at this really fun ovally thingy there. And then you've got the insides of your flowers, your stems. Okay. I need to figure out. So I have my March class, my April class. I have to figure out my May. I need to look and see what I want to do for my May class in the mail. Oh, this is popping by. Isn't that so fun with the popcorn? Pop it in to say hello. No one's better than you. Enjoy pop. Isn't that so adorable? Oh my gosh, look at this guy. Oh. All right, and then it has a die, but look at the cute little dies. And these could almost be ice creams too, couldn't they? I think those could be ice creams. But it's got little shoes. They even have like the glasses, like the what is that? 3D? When it looks, I think isn't it called 3D when you go to the movie and then it looks like it's coming out at you? That's what those remind me of anyways. And it even has a little film strip. So fun. All right. Then we have gallery blooms. Look how, this is going to be fun to color. Oh my gosh. You know me, I love to color. All right. So we have gallery blooms. And this is a big one. So it has two. So you have your frame. And then you have your dies for your flowers. Little extra embellishments. So gallery blooms. And then notes and totes. This is so fun. So sending warm wishes, just a note. So grateful. So this is a good for cards, but we have a lot of scrapbooking now. So if you like to scrapbook, there's a lot of things for scrapbooking. But look how cute these are. So you can make these fun little tote bags. It even has like a water bottle. It even has like lotion, shells, sunglasses, pockets. It even has a little purse scarf. You even got like wood green stuff. Isn't that adorable? I think it's just one. Yep, it's just one. Lots and lots of pieces in that one. I love the heart sunglasses. So notes and totes. Oh, okay. So this is a turtle. So this is that green. Remember I showed you the green bling. So this is part of a collection. So there's the Turtly Awesome. Now to be turtly truthful, I am not a fan of the turtles. I would have rather they brought my darling dinos over. There's no filter on my channel. I have no filter on my mouth. I would rather they had brought my darling dinos over and added more to my set. So I got this to go with my darling dinos, hoping that I can use some of these thingies with it. But because it has this folder, which like I said, could be used with my darling dinos for texture. And it has a die. So I'm just going to fiddle fart around and see if I can, you know, mix and match with my darling dinos. And I'll show you the DSP. But this is part of a collection. So you've got the thing. But I didn't want to not get the turtles because down the road, if I, you know, when things retire, you know, people want it more if they have the whole thing. So I got the, plus there's some greetings in there. So, all right. And then this is more messages. So it's got some really cute ones too. And the die. Oh, so it's one of these. So is this a big... Oh, see, I didn't even pay attention. I don't even know what I order, right? I just go, yes, I want it. And then it comes and I go, oh, so I'm learning like you. All right, so this is one of those that you stamp. Now, you don't have to stamp the whole thing, but if you stamp the whole thing, then you put this and then you get all the shapes all at one time. So it's very, 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 very smart. But that doesn't mean you have to stamp it all at the same time, right? Like if you go, I just need the high there, you can stamp it, punch it out, you know, whatever. But anyway, so cool. So, and I think it's been a while before we did one like that. Because we've got some that punch out the greetings now, but then the dies are all separate. So that's more messages, so super fun. But you could even stamp this on a card, and then you could highlight, you know, certain parts of it and have it be kind of like the background, and then you could put like something over top of it. All right. And then look how cute this guy is. So this is Party Piggy, and he goes with the circle shaker dome, so you can put his belly with the shaker stuff. And he is so cute. And I'm like, oh, do I do him? What's shaking bacon? Do I do him for May? All right, we'll see. All right, so let me put these in my tote. And then we will get to the designer series paper. All right, so we have a little thing of 12 by 12. Now I did open this one. So this is the beautiful gallery. And then this, I have a little box that I put in. So this is just my little divider that I was getting ready. Because I will cut this and I will put it on my ring. So I cut this 4 by 4, I punch a hole, and then I have them on a ring, and I just keep them on my desk. All right, but look at this gorgeous paper. Oh my gosh, they are like artwork. So I might be framing some of these. All right, so these are, how many of each? So there's 4 of each design. So there's the one side, and then the back. So I will be using this side. Then there's this one. And then the back. So those are both really nice. This is fun. Oh my gosh, I love this. This kind of looks like wallpaper in like a old wallpaper because it's got that rough kind of look to it. And then that just looks like plaster, kind of. Very cool. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I am totally just framing this. Because that is beautiful. That is just gorgeous. Just by itself. And then that looks definitely like plaster. But you want to touch it because it looks so, with all the texture, and it's just plain paper, but it has so much texture to it. And look at this. These are real popular. If you go antiquing, you'll see a lot of sketches, frame sketches. So this would be really neat to frame as well. And then the back side. And look at this one. This also looks like a painting you might see in a museum or something. Really cool. And then the back. Oh, it's another black and white sketch. Very cool. And then here's like a mountain kind of scene with some flowers in the front. Looks like clouds coming. And then the back. So this must go with that damask folder, damask, because this is that folder. All right, so this, now I'm not a big fan of this one. That's kind of cool. Oh, look at these. These pretty blue roses. And then the back. Oh, and look at this. So this is some boats. And the sea looks like it's going to maybe storm or something. And you've got the shore. That's pretty cool. And the back side is more of that brush work. So there's quite a few patterns in this one. So this is really pretty too, right? And then the back is a map. And then look how cute this is with the little cottage. The little trail going to it. And then the back side. So that's some fun paper. So again, that was Beautiful Gallery, the 6x6. All right, so these are not in any kind of order. So this is, I almost didn't get this. I'm glad I did because I didn't even realize what it did or what it looked like till it came. Because like I said, I was ordering from my phone, so everything is little. All right, so this is Flower Garden Foils, 12 by 12. And Cloud Cover, Pretty in Pink, and Strawberry Slush are the colors. Oh my gosh, get that open there. All right. But look how pretty these are. So they're embossed. Look at that. It's embossed. So there's that one. Oh, there's this one. Can you see that? And then there's the Strawberry Slush with the same hexagon-y. Actually, it looks like cane. Like if you have a cane chair, that's what it kind of looks like to me, like a cane pattern. And then, so what color did I say this was? This was Cloud Cover, Pretty in Pink, and Strawberry Slush. Okay, so this is Pretty in Pink, Strawberry Slush, and Cloud Cover. So pretty. All right. Let me see if I can stick that there so it's out of the way. All right, now we have the turtle paper. Now I got a couple packs of this because the turtles on there are really cute. But I am hoping to use my darling dinos with it. Excuse me, my nose is like, things are starting to blossom. All right, but these turtles are really cute on the paper. So, and the die probably cuts out some of them. But anyways, but look at, he's collecting honey. He's got his honey thing on there. So this is the turtley, what is this? This is turtley cute. So fun. And then what's on the back of this one? So see, I got it to go with my darling dinos. I'm so bad. All right, but they are adorable. All right, and then look at these guys with the band. So funny. And then the back side. And look at these guys on their bikes eating ice cream cones. They've got a basket. And then you've got more of that really fun design. And then these guys, they're at the beach. They're barbecuing. Look, she's got her hair in a towel with the thing around her. Hilarious. And then there's some more stripes. So this is really, really cute paper. And then it's a birthday party happening. Some balloons, ice cream, cakes. And then the back side has got music. And then this is what I was excited for my darling dinos, was this one. Because I'm like, oh, I can see putting them on here. Because these are just little individual sceneries. And you've got like the bride and groom. Got the little beehive, and then the back side is some polka dots. So this paper, whether I like the turtle set or not, this paper is really cute. All right, so let's see here. Then we have Florals in Bloom. So again, I showed you, stamp sets or whatever that is coordinating with these papers. All right, so this is, what did I say again? Florals in Bloom. Florals in Bloom. Yeah, Florals in Bloom. And this is 2 of each. All right, so there's the front. And then the back. So I'm just kind of I like this though. And then that. And then, ooh, I like that. And then the back side. And this one, I'm okay with that one, but that's just kind of so. I love the colors though, but that's really cool. And I like the colors on this one too. I'm just kind of so on the artwork. I like the stripes there. And then look at these. And then the back side. So this DSP pack, I'm just kind of like so on. All right. Okay. And then there's this one. Now this one, I seem to like this one better when I looked at it on my phone. So let's see now that I have it for real. And this is Floral Impressions. So we have collections, we have suites, we have bundles, and I want to say, do we have super suites or something like that? I'm not even sure, but like comes with even more stuff. All right. So, but this to me is more up my alley. I mean, you've got your sunflowers, your daisies, even the colors are just beautiful. I love how it's it's like Roy G. Biv, like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. That's what Roy G. Biv means. Granny taught me that growing up. And that's like your rainbow colors. So that's kind of how they have them sorted on here. And then the back. And then, oh, so see, look how cool that is. And then the back side of that. But these ones just, I mean, I kind of like these drawings better than this one. And I hope, I never want to offend anybody, because you might love the other one before, and that's totally fine. If we all like the same thing, the world would be pretty boring, wouldn't it? All right, so this is really fun with all the greens. And then that. And then, oh, I love that. So cool. And then the back side. Ooh, that back side is really fun too. And it looks kind of garden green for real, but it does not look like that necessarily on the camera. And this is fun. These are a little smaller. And then the back. And then, oh, I really like this a lot. That's beautiful. And then that. So that, I really like this card, this DSP pack. That one's really, really pretty. But oh my gosh, isn't that just gorgeous? All right, so again, that was Floral Impressions. Okay, let's see. And then, I think I just have one more DSP. And then that's all. I'm like looking around. And I think that's all I have. Because I had some repeat DSP. But this is the last one. And this is Celebratory Sips. So this goes with the Cheers and Sips or something like that. Okay. So look how cute this is. So you've got some, looks like wine bottles, or it could be vinegar, right? Could be vinegar. But it's got some really cute colors. You've got your lemonade. And then the back with the little bubbles or whatever. Well, that's really pretty. And then the back side of that. And this is fun, right? Because what you can do is you can stamp the the sips and whatevers. Hang on, let me see if I can find it really fast. So see, you can stamp these onto here, and then your cups have like liquid in it, right? Like you've got, your cup has something in it. All right, so super cool. Or you could stamp anything on there. You could stamp anything on there. All right, and then the back side. So see what I mean? So like here they have stamped, But anyways, so very, very cool. And then it looks like you can use the die to do some of these, but super fun. And then the back side of that one. I showed you the back on it. Yeah, look at how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. And then you've got some fruits and strawberries and cherries and stuff that you can put in your beverage. And then the back side, it's kind of hard to see that. This looks like it's that sea color. And then there it looks like a really, really dark green. And I cannot, like some people can look at a color and go, oh, I can really see red in that color. I'm like, I can't. My eyeballs don't work like that. It's either green, red, brown. All right, but this is really, really fun too. And then the back side is really fun stripes. So that's really cool paper. And then what did I call it? Celebratory Sips. So it has Berry Burst, Blackberry Bliss, Bubble Bath, Cloud Cover, Daffodil Delight, Lemon Lime Twist, Old Olive, Peach Pie, Pretty in Pink, Secret Sea, Strawberry Slush, Timid Tiger. So it has a lot of colors in it, that one. Oh my gosh. All right, so I am looking around, and I think that is everything. So let me say, oh, look at my cute little pants. Look at my cute little, my little boot cuts with the whatever you call that, when the hem goes all crazy. But so yeah, it's like, we don't need to see your shoes. All right, so yeah, so hopefully you like to seeing that. I can't show you the catalog till it goes live. I can just share with you like the real stuff. So if I start making stuff, I can show you the finished projects. So anyways, so excuse me, but so have a great weekend, and I will see you Monday for my Mimeograph Monday with a Twist. That will be 3 o'clock Arizona time, same channel. And I will be doing the that really cute Daisy Daydream, I believe it's called. I will be doing that as my Mimeograph Monday with a Twist, so you don't want to miss it. And if you spent any time with me this week, I want to thank you so much, and have a good weekend, and I will see you Monday. All right, bye for now.